What's good, everybody? I just want to have a word on this Kyrie Irving situation. Kyrie is in a very sticky situation, very tough. He's been suspended for at least 5 games, and I don't even think it started yet because he got suspended because he shared a movie on his Twitter. I don't really think he said much about it, but he shared a movie on his Twitter that was offensive to Jewish people, and that caused a lot of shockwaves throughout the NBA and a lot of front offices. And so now he's been suspended, and he's been required to do 6 things to even come back. You know what I mean? He has to apologize and condemn the film that he promoted, like he shared on his Twitter, make a $500,000 donation to an anti-hate causes, complete sensitivity training, complete anti-Semitism training, which means not showing hate towards Jews. That's what anti-Semitic means. Meet with ADL and Jewish leaders, and meet with team owner Joe Tsai to demonstrate an understanding of the situation. And I believe that this is overkill. This is overkill. I'm pretty sure Kyrie Irving shared that movie to uplift black people because that's what he attempts to do a lot and try to speak up for them. And like I say, for any athlete that takes that route, like, you know, I salute that type of stuff, but you have to be ready to lose stuff if you really want to go that route and try to, speak out for the race like that, and any like rich person like Kyrie who has everything in the world that he wants puts himself out there like that to, even though he does have everything he want, like you don't want to be losing millions of dollars, bro. Ain't nobody just volunteering to lose money. Like the more money that you have, the more that you love money, more that you love making money. You know what I mean? So like just because he has money and like his money shortens up now, that's gonna hurt him. That's gonna bother him, man. And yeah, they trying to stop Kyrie's money because Nike, they haven't fully cut ties with Kyrie, but they don't want to release his shoe, the Kyrie eights, and that's very fucked up. You know what I mean? Because that's where a lot of these basketball players' income come from is Nike with those shoes, and Kyrie is like one of the top sellers for Nike. Kyrie be having some raw ass shoes. I recommend y'all buy the ones that are out now. The newest ones are being held. I feel like all of this is just overkill. He gotta lose all this money because you remember he's suspended, so he can't get game checks and all that. I don't even know if he get a percentage of that. I think he's completely without pay. You know what I'm saying? He's on a $40 million contract. So imagine divide that by 82. Imagine what his game check is. Kyrie's losing a lot of fucking money right now, and the suspension is more than 5 games because they want him to do all of this just to even get on the court. And Kyrie with that ego, he ain't gonna want to bow down like this because Kyrie already came out and had gave an apology. And they say that no, that wasn't enough. You got to do all of this shit right here. And me personally, I just don't see Kyrie doing all that. And me, if I was in that situation, I damn sure wouldn't do all that. You know what I mean? I know for a fact that Kyrie, he probably didn't even watch that movie before he put on his Twitter. No way in hell. He never showed no hate out of his mouth like towards a different race. I think it's wrong that he's getting portrayed like this super villain like this right now. I don't think that it calls for all of this. You know what I mean? Because usually when an athlete or somebody says something that's offensive to a certain people, they give them a chance to walk it back and all that. And Kyrie did, and they still trying to slam him with all this. And me personally, I don't think that the Nets ever wanted Kyrie. They knew that they had to sign Kyrie to get Kevin Durant. They've been having problems with Kyrie for the 3 years now. When Steve Nash came on, Kyrie Irving, he was bumping heads with the team back then. They was getting into it about Kyrie not taking his hat off for a damn photo. And then Kyrie and Steve Nash wasn't, you know, click tight like that. Kyrie, I remember he took a break from the team when Steve Nash first got there, and he said that y'all should have consulted me before y'all hired Steve Nash. He never wanted Steve Nash, and the Nets never wanted him. So now they just bringing this unrealistic list of things right here, these 6 things that they know he ain't gonna do, so they can have a reason to keep him away. You know what I'm saying? They just feel like if they have Kevin Durant, they're good, you know. And they probably in Kevin Durant's ear trying to convince him to want Kyrie gone. And I'm surprised because they went straight to LeBron James. When this thing first happened, they went straight to LeBron James and asked for his opinion. And LeBron said that he didn't defend Kyrie. He was like, Kyrie hurt a lot of people and da 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 and all that. Which I don't, agree with that answer. I don't like the answer LeBron James gave, but at the same time, I don't see why LeBron James have to answer for everybody who, messes up or in trouble in the NBA. Like they go straight to him and ask him about everything. Like him, his answer is just gonna change anything about the situation. And yes, it was a bad answer. And players like Jaylen Brown and many other NBA players has came out in the past couple of days in support of Kyrie. You know what I mean? So people are like really 50-50 on this throughout the league. But I just personally feel like this is overkill. These 6 things they asking him to do, I feel like Kyrie already had cleaned that up. And I know that Kyrie, he's not racist like that. He tried to defend his people or whatever. But yeah, I just want to have my input on that situation because we might not see Kyrie for the rest of this season. And who knows? Maybe his career is fucked up off of this because, his 5 games don't start until he does these 6 things. And I don't see him doing these 6 things at all.